Hi, you're right. Just recording another video here to go over the second part of the assessment task, which is the Vr Vex, which is the robot which uses block coding to pick up disks and put them into the correct colored boxes. So let me just show you exactly how to do this activity and where to find all the information. Now, again, we are doing this during our lessons in ICT, but I'm recording this video due to some students unable to join Zoom at the required time. So the last video went over how to do code guppy and the questions on JavaScript. So this slideshow, here are the questions in the task, and this is what you need to figure out the code. Also, this is my video on explaining how to do the task. So if you want to find out how to use JavaScript and complete the questions on JavaScript, please look at the following links. So this video, I'm going to show you how to use Vr Vex. So this slideshow here attached to the task will give you instructions on how to complete the activity. And Vr Vex code, this is a link to the website that you'll need. So first, let's have a look at the slideshow. So this is everything you need to know in order to complete the activity. So first, here's a link to Vr Vex. There are 5 tutorials that I suggest you do just to better understand how it works, but I will show you again in this video. Now, getting started with the challenge, the playground that you're working with is called Disk Mover, okay? So Disk Mover will be displayed once you push play, but to code your robot to do whatever task you need to do, it's in this part here, okay? So this is almost identical to the Lego Mindstorms unit we did in term 1 or 2, where we coded the robots to pick up items and things like that. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's just a different program. Getting to know the playground. So here you can change different views. This is how you start your code or restart. This is just a different view, okay, different angle. Now, all of the block codes you will need to complete this challenge are these ones here. Okay, they're the only ones you will need. So there are lots and lots of block codes that are there for you, but you will only need these ones. So to move forward and backward, you would use this block code. To turn left and right, to set the speed of the robot. Now, the most important one is to pick up or drop colored discs, okay? So pick up or boost or to drop the disc. You need these two, okay? Otherwise you won't be able to pick up the discs. And then you can repeat your code if it's all working well. Once you finish, you basically screenshot all of these discs in the correct colored box and a screenshot of your code, and that's attached to your assessment task. Okay, so now I will show you Vr Vex and how it looks. So it's here that you build your code. Now, have a look at the slideshow just to make sure that you understand all the blocks you will need to complete this activity, okay? Now, if we have a look at our playground, if we click playground on the top right, we'll be able to see what we actually have to do. So here is our robot, and here are the discs that we need to collect and drop into the corresponding color. So we need to drop all these 3 blue discs into the blue square. We then need to code our robot to move over here and drop all the red discs into the red square, and then over here and all the green into the green square. This is how you run your code to see if it works. So you push play, and these change different camera angles. So we're currently on the bird's eye view, which is this one, and we can look at other angles as well. Okay, this might help you better understand how your robot looks and where the discs are, or if you prefer to work with more of a two-dimensional bird's eye view, then this is better for you. So you then push close. Now, I'm going to start building my code. So I know that in my playground, which is this one here, I know that I have to move forward, and I know I have about 3 discs there to pick up. So I'm just going to start my code by saying, okay, let's drive forward. And let's drive forward for about 1,000 millimeters. That should take me to somewhere around here, I'd say. If you're not sure, you just push play, and if you need to increase the number, you just increase the number. Then I want my robot to stop driving. Now, we need to use the energize block code, which is here under magnet. So we want to energize the robot's magnet to boost. Now, to boost means to collect, to attach the disc to the robot. Okay. To drop the disc in the blue box, you would change boost to drop. Okay. So now we've energized the magnet to boost. I'm going to code my robot to turn around 180 degrees and then drive forward for 1,000 millimeters. Now, to see what happens, just push start on the top right. All right, so we're moving forward. We stop driving. Our magnet's energized, and they're driving forward 1,000 millimeters. Perfect. All right. I've got 1 disc in there. I need 2 more. So we're just going to close this. Now I need my robot to actually drop that. So I'm going to energize the magnet to drop. Then I'm just going to copy and paste that code. I'm going to get my robot to turn 180 degrees again. And this time, instead of driving forward 1,000, I'm going to do 2,000. And I'm going to boost the magnet. Let's see what happens. You can always make this a little bit smaller so you can see the code at the same time. Like that. All right, so I've made a mistake. So let's just stop the code. Now, I have my robot driving forward when it should be driving backward, okay? So I want my robot to go back the other way and then pick up the rest of the discs. So always push start and stop, just to see if your code is working. Now, that's all you have to do for this activity. So code your robot to collect all the colored discs and drop them in the correct colored boxes. Don't forget to have a look at the slideshow always, okay? These are the only blocks that you will need for the whole challenge.